Bost calls for more emphasis on truck parking. Last week, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg held an event in South Dakota to announce $80 million in grants that included funding for about a dozen truck parking spaces along I-90. While Representative Mike Bost, Republican Illinois, acknowledged progress on the problem, he told Buttigieg more needs to be done to add physical truck parking spots across the country. Nothing significant has been done to build new truck parks, so the problem still exists, Bost said. The congressman's comments on Wednesday, September 20th, came as part of a House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee hearing on oversight of Department of Transportation policies and programs. With Buttigieg as the only witness at the hearing, Bost used the opportunity to push the DOT to focus more on creating parking rather than technology to tell truck drivers whether there is a space available. The truck parking crisis across the country is well documented. The 2019 Jason's Law report found that 98% of drivers regularly have trouble finding safe parking. According to the Independent Owner-Operator Association and the American Trucking Associations, there is only one truck parking space for every 11 truck drivers nationwide. Bost was critical of funding information technology systems at truck stops instead of funding additional parking. We fund projects that both increase the physical availability of parking by adding truck parking spaces and help optimize existing parking, Buttigieg said. So when you hear about an IT project, we are trying to correct the fact that apart from the lack of seats, this is certainly a problem that will not be solved by 10 seats here or 12 seats there. We also give drivers access to information about where places will be located. Bost suggested that informing truck drivers about the lack of parking spaces is not helpful. I've been in the trucking business all my life, and I can tell you that the problem is really that there aren't enough spaces available, he said. Truck Parking Safety Improvement Act. Bost is the lead sponsor of the Truck Parking Safety Improvement Act, which would provide $755 million over 3 years to build parking spaces. According to the text of the bill, no project funded by the bill may include paid parking. All parking according to the bill must be publicly accessible and free. Representative Wiley Nickel, Democrat North Carolina, last week endorsed the bipartisan bill, bringing the number of co-sponsors to 36.